Hello, chosen ones. To those of you who are here and watching, you were guided to my channel. Welcome or welcome back. My name is Kalina. I am an addiction mentor. In my videos, I talk about addiction, life experiences, and the skills we all need in our day-to-day lives to navigate life. Coping skills. Not too long ago, I was a substance abuser and a victim of my circumstances. When I first started using drugs, it wasn't too long before I started abusing them. My first experiment with cocaine took place in my favorite party city and one of the funnest party cities in the world, which happens to be Las Vegas. This is where it all got started for me. I was out there making money, I was loving the nightlife on the strip, and I was enjoying my high while I was at the parties. This lifestyle became addicting in no time. Whenever I would travel there, I would take a road trip and get high all the way there. By the time I got to Vegas, the party favors were gone. I wanted to keep it lit, so that wasn't stopping nothing for me. I just used my resources and copped some more. A party was not a party without it, and I didn't know when enough was enough. This eventually became the norm outside of Vegas. It didn't matter too much of what I was doing. If I was going out for a drink at the bar, if I was in between clients, if I was having a bad day or just bored, I wanted to take my high to the next level or get high, period. It got to the point to where life wasn't as much fun without getting high. And I'm sure a lot of you can relate. So many of us want to feel that ultimate rush, be more sociable, and are looking for an escape zone away from our problems. So we chase that next level high. I have to admit, it feels good while it lasts, but then you come down and your life starts crashing down. That's when all our problems have floated back to the surface and we are left to deal with them. Or we could choose not to deal with them. But the fact of the matter is, no one can run and hide forever. Most of the time, I chose not to deal with my problems. And that's the biggest mistake any one of us could ever make. No matter how you choose to distance yourself from reality, you're never going to be free until you start facing your problems and finding other solutions to cope. Don't think for 1 minute that you can just distract yourself with another hobby without getting to the root of your problem first. There is a healing process that needs to take place. For those of you that can and will, take the time to sit with yourself, by yourself, to face your situation and those ugly dark demons. Some of you may need a therapist or a counselor to help you through your problems. And it's nothing wrong with that. Don't ever be too ashamed or too embarrassed to call upon someone to help you in the time of need. Do whatever you have to do to pull yourself out of those dark moments. Once you have gotten to the root of your problem, I'm just going to assume that there's a solution in place. Start rebuilding your life. Surround yourself around like-minded people. Go on a group hiking trip. Take a culinary class. Write a book. Start an exercise routine. Learn how to paint. Those are just a few ideas. Do whatever it is that appeases you. As I mentioned in the 10 Sober Commandments video, find a hobby and become obsessed with it. When I say become obsessed, commit to it 1000%. Put your whole self into it so that you make no room for thinking about substances. I know it's hard. I know the feeling when you want to scratch that itch. But I'm here to tell you, spelled out in capital letters, don't give in. Only you can set yourself free. So start cleaning out your closet and getting rid of old baggage so that you can make room for new beginnings. After watching this video, start Googling fun activities or fun things to do instead of drugs. And you don't have to pick just one activity. Depending on how much free time you have in your day, you may need to pick 2 or 3 to keep yourself occupied. And don't use COVID as an excuse to sit around and do nothing. Because when you're bored, you already know what time it is. This is the time when we need to stay busy the most. So make sure that whatever you choose to do is something positive and exciting enough to keep you engaged and focused. And don't go from one bad habit to the next either. A few bad habit activities would be gambling, binge eating, listening to music all day, watching too much TV, and spending all day gossiping on the phone and on social media. Let's do productive things that help us feel better and distract us from our addictions, not reel us back in. Remind yourself daily what your ultimate goal is, which is to become addiction free, and work at it. My sober house feels great right now. It's nice and clean. I have no more demons lingering around and no more toxic friends. Just positive energy. I wake up refreshed. I hit the gym, juice my veggies, and my battery is charged for the rest of the day. Unlike in the past, when I used to sleep all day and struggle for energy, giving myself the wrong kind of charge for a boost. Now I have the right kind of charge. Sober living is the best feeling in the world. If you're tired of the same toxic routine and you need help cleaning up your life and you don't know where to start, book a free breakthrough session with me by clicking the link below in the description area. Calendly.com/Kalina Eubanks. Thank you so much for tuning in. God bless you, and I'll see you in the next video.